Hello and welcome back to the Orlando Adventures podcast. I'm your host Russ, and today I am joined by two more fantastic guests. Returning to the podcast, we've got the absolutely brilliant Danny and Vicky from Rollon Holidays. Welcome back to the podcast.
Yay!
Thanks for having us back.
Yes.
Really
It is
appreciate
honestly my pleasure. I said this in the first one, and I mean it. I think you're both brilliant. I really do. So, the opportunity to get to chat to two friends as well, is an absolute delight. It really is. So,
Yes. It's just nice. It feels like a long awaited catch up because we always say we praise you to the high heavens, to family, to friends, anybody that we come across. We just praise you. We think you're just a smashing person. You're always smiling. You're always bubbly. You make our day. Yeah.
Massively.
I appreciate it. Ultimately, it's mad, isn't it? Because I'm just here, sat here, just talking to people about something I love.
Yeah.
I love Orlando. I love talking about it. I love hearing about other people's experiences. And when we can build a relationship, I feel like we have, and a friendship, I think is so fun. I'm totally here for it. And for anyone who doesn't know who Danny and Vicky are and what Rollon Holidays is, go on. Who wants to give us the lowdown of what Rollon Holidays is?
So we're Danny and Vicky. We have our own YouTube channel.
Yeah.
We vlog our holidays, vlog our trips, our adventures. Mainly, obviously, in Orlando, mainly in Florida, but we do like to travel and visit different places as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll talk a bit more about that later on in the vlog. Vlog.
He's in the vlog mode.
I'm so used to saying that. In the podcast, there you
Just
go.
in his day, vlogging.
Yeah, I love it. No, we start as we mean to go on.
But yeah, that's us, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. And not to just completely shower you with compliments, but your vlogs, if we're talking about vlogs, your vlogs are spot on. You're both and I said this in the first one, but you both look like you're just having the best time. And it comes across, and it does, because you're obviously both so genuine and you're just having a fun trip, and it's great to watch. And I think that's why people clearly love you. So
thank you. It's so
We
nice.
appreciate it so much.
It's so similar to us because it's like, obviously we started it just for the fun of it, mainly just to watch it back. And I don't know if we touched on that in the last podcast we did with you, but yeah, we just did it purely just to look back on. So we didn't really expect at all for people to then start enjoying watching us. It's really surreal. We love every part of vlogging, and it's just so crazy that we're in this position to be wanted to go on podcasts and have connections with all these people, and for people to actually enjoy watching us enjoy our holiday. It's crazy, but it's so nice that people enjoy it.
It is.
Yeah.
Really. We appreciate it so much. We can't thank people enough.
No.
When people message us, comment on our videos, share that they're watching our videos. It is every time. It's surreal.
It's mad, isn't it? I get it. And it's kind of a bit mind blowing, isn't it? To think that there's people out there who are loving just watching your holiday. And I totally feel it. And I'm when you're out there recording it, just having the best time and kind of talking to the camera as if you're talking to the audience.
Yeah.
And it's so fun to then kind of see that when you put it out on on your Friday evening, and people kind of share it on the story and stuff. What a feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I absolutely love it. And I suppose to get into the episode a little bit, on the first episode we did, we talked about your first trip to Orlando together, wasn't it?
Yes.
So we talked quite a lot about a future trip, which was a trip you did last year. That's been and gone. So,
Yeah.
So I think it'd be good to start by getting into that one a little bit. So obviously we did discuss it in the first episode, but for I'll be honest, I can't remember all the details of it. I don't know if you can remember all the details of it. But where did you actually stay? Where did you go for this trip? Because I know the trip before you were Universal, I think it was Avanti Palms, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well remembered. Yeah, so this trip, it was our first time together in Disney. So we thought there's nowhere better than to stay at Disney So we stayed at the Disney's All Star Sports, and we absolutely loved it. And we just want to go back there, don't we?
I think once you've stayed on site, nothing compares. It sort of, I don't want to say ruins it, but it ruins anywhere else you stay if it's off site. Like you just compare it, you're like, oh, well, Goofy wasn't stood at the door then when I walked in, so that's not nice, is it? So, but yeah, we loved it. Nothing compares now.
No, it honestly doesn't, does it? Just Disney as a general, just the people, the staff and stuff are so much like more welcoming and happy.
Yeah.
Not to like downplay people at like Avanti and Delta that we stayed at as well. They were lovely as well, but I just think it's like another league. It's like a league ahead, and
that's it, isn't it? You go to Disney and you get an experience. You get like everything that comes with it. Like, you know, you from the theming, like to the staff, to the food, like you name it, and like they're immaculate as well, aren't they? So yeah, unreal. How long did you actually go for on that trip?
So that was our longest trip. That was 13 nights.
Yes.
So just less than 2 weeks. I think the deal came out that it was like £200 cheaper each to stay one less night. So I just thought we might as well stay 13 nights instead of 2 weeks. Yeah. And obviously the hurricane was there whilst we were there, so it was Hurricane Milton. So that kind of affected 2 days of our trip.
Okay. So I was just about to say, like, how was the trip actually affected? Like, were you? What did you have to do while the kind of hurricane was going to happen?
Mainly it was just staying inside. Like, we were very, very lucky. It didn't really affect us as it would have done people who were obviously in Tampa or places like that. So we were so incredibly lucky. It was an experience. Like, it was quite interesting to see it all unfold and like how everybody dealt with it and the staff and everything. But you know what? I think the way that the staff handled it was amazing. We felt no stress. Obviously there was a slight worry because we didn't know what was going to happen, but mainly we just stayed indoors. But thankfully we were on site, so we had food there. Otherwise we would have been covered. But but then we obviously got an extension on the tickets, didn't we?
And that was going on to that recent trip that we
Nice, cool. We'll get into that one in a sec. We'll get into that one. But like, so which parks did you do? Did you just do a Disney trip on this on that one?
Just Disney, but then also we did the Halloween Horror Nights, which was like so good. That was unbelievable. I think we booked to go again, but the hurricane affected it, so we only managed to go the one time. We did want to do the 2 nights, but even the one night was brilliant. We loved it.
Had Danny, had you done Horror Nights before?
No, never. So
it was a first for both of you as well.
It's been one of the things that I've wanted to do for ages, and to finally tick it off the list, it was just so good to do. Honestly, I couldn't recommend it enough.
Oh no, absolutely. And even as somebody who, like myself, I am such an anxious person. Like, if you know me personally, you know I'm just anxiety riddled. So to go there and then be scared the entire time, I was thinking I'm gonna need like 5 bottles of rescue remedies to get me through this whole experience. But I loved it. I honestly loved it. So to anybody listening, I was really surprised. Like, to anybody listening that is anxious and thinks, I can't do that, I did it and I was fine. So I loved it. So
was it one of those that kind of like once you got there and just kind of threw yourself into it, like just kind of like immersed in what it was?
Exactly. Yeah,
love that. I'm jump the gun here. Is that giving you kind of the bug to go and do Horror Nights again?
Yeah, absolutely. I'd go back.
I think because the other night that we were supposed to go got cancelled because of the hurricane. It just makes us want to go back even more and see it. And I think all the houses being announced when we were like leading up to our trip and saying, "Oh, Insidious is here, oh, Ghostbusters is here." We didn't manage to do that when we were there because of the hurricane. We were supposed to do it on the second night, so we didn't do it. But just that feeling of everything building up, the tension and stuff before you go, and then when you actually get there and the smells and the music, and it's like a full adrenaline rush, isn't it?
I think so as well, because we were purely doing Disney and we weren't doing Universal other than obviously Horror Nights. Us going from Disney being so happy, bubbly and magical to then the complete opposite at Universal. It wasn't just Universal, it was Horror Nights, so it was intense. We were like, there's nobody coming over going, welcome in, guys. It was all just like, like chasing up, you know.
Oh dear. I'm glad you loved it though. Go on,
yeah,
go on,
I was
Danny.
going to say Vicky's favourite thing there was the show, wasn't it?
Oh yeah. What was it called?
Nightmare Fuel.
Yeah. Something.
Circus.
Nocturnal Circus.
Nocturnal Circus, yeah. Nightmare Fuel.
Yeah.
And that was like something that was like Las Vegas almost, you know, like a proper good production. The music, the acting, I don't know, just the full vibe.
Just had everything.
Yeah, it was brilliant.
Amazing. Yeah, love it. And it's, you know, obviously it's a shame that you didn't manage to do all the houses and stuff, but you know, if it gives you the bug to go again, they might do similar houses again. I don't know. You don't know. We don't know. But I suppose kind of like with that trip, was there any kind of highlights of like things that you've done differently from what you've done before? Obviously Disney as a whole was probably
yeah.
I feel like I'm going to answer almost for both of us, but I feel like you'll agree with this, Vic, as well. Doing Tiana's, because that was like almost Vicky's first like step up to like a big ride in Disney. Obviously like bigger drop. A couple of drops throughout the way, because Vicky's normally almost used to like the haunted mansion, like a slow kind of thing going around. So to go to Tiana's,
and it was it was the one thing that, like, honestly, I was so anxious before it. I was on the thinking, what have I done? I was like, oh no, but I loved it, and it was. I think it like flipped a switch in me to say, like, you can actually do it. Yeah.
Which is great, though, isn't it? And like it like that to just kind of like get you into it. And like, it's not to say that you're just gonna go on a velocicoaster. Like it's not. It's not saying that you're going to go to that, but at the same time, if it opens a couple of doors to go, I might be able to do this, or I might be able to do something else, then absolutely spot on. Was there any stuff you did outside of the parks, or did you kind of just stick to on site this time?
I think because it was like our first time in Disney, that was like our main focus of the trip. So it was mainly Disney, obviously Halloween Horror Nights as well. I'm trying to think. I don't think we did anything really that different outside of the parks. Maybe trying some different food places and stuff. But no like different attractions. Obviously, we did like Kennedy Space Center, Discovery Cove first trip, Orlando Magic on our first trip. So we kind of ticked all them off on our first trip. So this was more focused on the parks.
Yeah. Love that. Nice. Go on. Let's get into the most recent one. Let's get into the one that's kind of just happened. So when actually was the trip? When did you go?
So the most recent one was 26th of February.
Yes.
Till the 10th of March.
Yes.
8th of March. Sorry. So this trip was only 10 nights. So this was our shortest of the 3. So our first trip was 11 nights, second trip was 13 nights, and then this trip, most recent, was 10 nights. And we stayed off-site, but stayed near Disney, so we stayed in Lake Buena Vista, and we stayed at a place called Delta Hotels by Marriott. Lake Buena Vista Hotel. And I think going from the on-site hotels to Delta hotels, it was, don't get me wrong, I would recommend Delta if you wanted to look for like more of a budget. It just didn't quite feel like the Florida that we knew from last trip. Just because of obviously Disney staying on site and stuff. We just missed that freedom of jumping on a bus like straight away. And we did almost go on those buses because we walked to Disney Springs and got on a bus from Saratoga Springs and stuff. But it just wasn't quite the same, was it?
It wasn't, and I think because that was like my last memory was like feeling that entire like Disney bubble. It's such a nice feeling. So then when we turned up at the hotel, we were so excited. And don't get me wrong, we loved the trip so much, and we loved staying where we stayed and everything. But we both just got in, and like, you know, when you go into like your Disney hotel and you're like, ooh, we got in, we were like, oh, what did we do? It was great. So thankful to be there. So grateful. But it was like you wanted just like to see that little pull down bed. Waiting there.
Your name on the screen.
Name on the screen.
I totally feel and like it's one of those, isn't it? Like we obviously want to go on as many trips as possible. So if it means that we've got to like kind of go somewhere, you know, a little bit more budget friendly, then fair enough. But Disney's got us in, innit? It's really got us.
Yeah.
And you know, it's a good thing still. You know, it's an expensive thing, but it's a good thing. How long? Sorry, so you said that you did. Was it 12 nights? 11 nights?
10 nights this time.
10. I'll get there in the end. And which parks did you do this time? Was this purely Disney, or did you do Universal as well?
So this trip was like a spontaneous trip, wasn't it?
It was.
It was like we had our free tickets from the hurricane happening, so we had 5 free days like refunded. That was because we didn't go into the park. We had a 14-day pass, and we didn't go into the park 5 days, and obviously the hurricane affected 2. So that's what we got refunded. We got unlimited use of the water park, so Blizzard Beach it was, which is fantastic. So that trip was like a spontaneous trip. Like, we've got these free tickets. Let's see if there's any decent deals that come up. And we found a good deal on Love Holidays to stay at Delta Hotels. I think it was about £870 per person for 10 nights. And we couldn't turn it down, knowing that we had them free tickets.
It'd be rude not to, wouldn't it?
Exactly that.
It's a bargain. Absolutely. Love it. And so, sorry, so you didn't do Universal?
No, not this trip.
Didn't dip into it. That's fine. Fair enough. And did you do any activities outside of the parks then?
We didn't really. But I think because it was such a spontaneous trip, we literally booked it. I think it was 10 days before we were due to fly. So I think we sort of just thought, we'll stick to what we've been given. We'll make it more of like a budget holiday, whatever you can class as budget in Disney. But we thought we'll just stick to what we've been given. We'll just go and use the tickets, because why not? And we just sort of stuck to that, didn't we? And I think because of where we were so close to like Disney Springs and things like that, we just sort of stuck to that area. But I
was going to say, we did also have a look at a few resorts, didn't we, within Disney? So I guess that is outside of parks.
Okay,
One being on our most obviously like recent vlog that we put out, the Animal Kingdom Lodge. I know you stayed there as well, didn't you?
Big fan.
We just walked in and we were like, "This is our place. This is where we'd love to stay."
Is that kind of like top of the list for dream resorts at this point?
I think looking at all the others, I know there is more like luxury and more expensive ones, but that one sticks out to us, doesn't it?
I think it's just a different feel, isn't it? Like, I think a lot of the ones that we saw whilst we were there, they were lovely, but there's just something different about Animal Kingdom Lodge. It's got a different feel. The smell when you walk in, it just and the fact that there's actual animals there. I think that's top of our list, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Dream place to stay.
Yeah, so unique. I think that's the main thing, isn't it? Like you can't do that anywhere, can you? Like, and to be in a hotel with animals, like at a hotel in Florida, like it's so bizarre, isn't it? And it's Disney themed to an extent as well.
Yes.
So, I mean, can't beat it. Yeah, I mean, if you get the chance, I mean, I can't tell you enough how much I would recommend it. Like, amazing.
We're definitely going to have to look into it. I know a few people mentioned renting DVC points. Was that something you did as well, Ross, when you went? Was it?
No, I was very, very lucky. A very generous listener actually got me the room. Yeah, amazing. Like, I'll be forever grateful, because it was couldn't believe it. Yeah, absolutely amazing. Yeah, dream come true. I mean, the problem is, obviously, I'd gone on about it for a year, saying I was really good. But I loved it. Absolutely amazing. I'm just thinking of like rides in the parks. Was there any rides that were different from previous trips that you'd kind of managed to get on, or like any things that Vicky managed to get on that maybe she hadn't?
So
this is totally a loaded question, because I already know, but go on.
I was thinking you setting me up it. Any rides? I did a massive roller coaster.
I think biggest one in Disney.
I think so, actually. Barnstormer.
Nice.
So I think the thing that was funniest with that was we were in the queue, and there was, I think she was probably about 3 or 4 year old kid in front of us, and my dad went, "It's your first roller coaster. How'd you feel?" And I was thinking, "Oh, it's mine as well. It's mine as well. I feel great." And then there was a kid sat behind us. He was probably about 2 or 3 as well. He had the same facial expressions as me. So yeah, I wouldn't go on it again. Let's just say
no,
awful.
Fair enough.
There was one point. It does that. People watching this who are into rides are going to think, "What is she on about?" But it goes like round, and I thought at one point I was thinking, "I'm going to pass out in a minute." I was like,
"That might be the first," you know. I don't know.
That would have been brilliant on camera.
Oh, amazing. Any other rides? To be fair, I know there's one ride. I definitely know there is, because I was having a chat with Chloe and Stephen. And
yes.
And I've got a feeling, did you go on Frozen Ever After for the first time?
Yes.
How did you find it? I love it. So.
I loved it. I absolutely loved it. Yeah. I was skeptical last time, I think, because I mean, the last time we went, the queue was so long for it, wasn't it? And we didn't really want to queue that long when we were there. But I think because we'd obviously met up with Chloe and Stephen whilst we were there, we thought we can chat in the queue. We might as well do it, and they can experience it with us. So
with you,
with me, yes. Yeah. Nothing to experience with you. You're just there for that. But yeah, so we queued and went on it. I was a little bit nervous, but I was more just like, embrace it. And I loved it. I loved it.
I think they're your rides, aren't they? Like boat rides, because you like Tiana's, you like Pirates, you like Frozen. So I think there's like a trend going on here.
I like water as well. Water, attraction-y, and just knowing that there's like one or very few drops that I've got to think about. Because once it's done, and I'm like, right.
Whereas like a roller coaster is constant,
it's
like,
constant
thrill, isn't it?
Not got a breather.
Yeah.
I reckon Jurassic River Adventure has got to be on the cards.
Well,
have you done it? I don't think you have. No,
this is what we're talking about for our next trip. Vicky's, I think that's one of the top of the list, isn't it?
Absolutely. I just, because it's the big one, isn't it? Where it like proper drops. Yeah, and I remember after I did Tiana's, I was thinking about it. I was like, I really want to do that one. Because it's one thing to think about. I think I'll love it.
I think after you've been on it, you'll love it.
Yeah,
that feeling. I think that feeling when you get to the bottom, you'll be like, amazing. Yeah, there'll be a bit of tension. I'm gonna be, but I think honestly, I think you'll love it. That would be a ride. I would love to see it on ride. Sadly, you can't do it at Universal, but I mean, like, that'd be so good. Just to see you experience it, it'd be amazing. Yeah. I'm just trying to think any other stuff from the previous trip. Any stuff I haven't asked? I don't think there is. I think I think I've asked everything. But yeah, I'm just trying to think, because I know you love a bit of dining off site, on site, here, there, everywhere. Any kind of like restaurants or anything you managed to do differently? Any dining reservations, anything like that?
Ooh,
from both trips. Talking about obviously the one.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
And the one from like February, March time. We did Sicky's Garage, which was a new one for us. Yes. What else did we do? We done Olive Garden, which was a new one on our most recent trip.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm trying to think of them.
That was actually because of you, though.
We
saw you went and you were raving.
Yeah.
So we were like,
it. Yeah.
Why not? We get influenced. Rusty influencer.
we enjoyed it as well. We liked it, didn't we?
Yeah, we did actually. It's much more flavoursome than we expected. I think because it's so value friendly. Yeah. You don't expect for it to have that much flavour. You just expect like tin of tomatoes, bit of pasta. There you go. Yeah. No, it was really nice.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. I love that you've gone there off the recommendation as well. That's amazing. You're a big fan of Chili's. Did you manage to get to Chili's?
We did.
Every trip. I think we have to make it like a priority, don't we, for our trip?
It's a shame not to. It was, it lives up to the expectations and surpasses expectations every time.
We get the same thing every time.
Oh, yeah.
We can't change it.
Yeah, perfect. And we've kind of touched on it a little bit, but have you got a next trip lined up? Have you got one booked in yet?
Nothing booked, but we're pretty certain of when we're going.
Yes.
Okay, go on.
So we're looking at end of November, start of December. kind of time. Because we're not experienced Florida almost over the Christmas period.
Yes.
So, like Christmas trees are up and lights are up and everything.
Yeah.
So that's like a big thing for us. Vicky's a massive fan of the Grinch as well.
Oh, yeah, from childhood. Yeah, it was. My nan had it on DVD, was it? Yeah, DVD, and I used to watch it even if it wasn't Christmas. It'd be on. I've loved it since I was little, but it's like the original one, like the OG, the Grinch.
Yeah.
And love it.
Like meeting the Grinch, seeing the show if it's obviously still going to be on, possibly even like a breakfast with the Grinch as well that we're seeing people do. So
that'd be sick. Yeah, love
honestly,
that.
we're going to look at doing Disney and Universal as well, which we've not done on our past 3 trips. We've either done just Universal or just Disney. So doing both together, and obviously Epic Universe coming as well.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's the next question. You reckon you'll do Epic if you get over there? Yeah. Nice. What you both kind of most looking forward to?
Ooh, for Epic.
Yeah.
Well, I would say, is it Nintendo?
Nintendo World,
yeah, that bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's just something about the way that looks. It's otherworldly. Like, I'm just so excited to see everything, because I feel like there's going to be so many like finite details that you look at and go, that's incredible. So I'm really excited for that.
You've got the Yoshi's Adventure as well, like a nice slow ride going on. But then also you have mentioned the Donkey Kong ride as well.
Yes, that looks really cool. That looks really cool.
Have you kind of been watching the stuff on Instagram and YouTube and stuff?
We've seen a few roller coasters. I have tried to keep away 2 of the things that I don't want to see, and I just want to experience it.
Yeah.
Which is going to be the Harry Potter Ministry of Magic ride.
Yeah.
And the Monsters Unchained ride. Them 2 rides, I don't want to see any spoilers. I just want to experience it. That's the bit that I'm looking forward to, is the Monsters.
Yeah.
Kind of land. I think I'm really excited for that. I love it. I think from Halloween Horror Nights, I just know how good Universal do like the horror side of things.
Yeah. So when they lean into it, like they can smash out the park clearly. Yeah. Amazing. Any idea where you'd want to stay? This is going to be an on-site, I'm assuming, based on the conversation we just had.
Yeah. I think we're going to look at booking things separately this trip. So booking our flights separately. And then staying at Disney maybe for 1 week, and then moving over to Universal and staying there for 1 week. We'll probably look at staying at All Star again, just because we enjoyed it, and it's obviously the most budget friendly one.
Yeah.
But I feel like you get so much value from it. I don't think staying at a more expensive one has as much value to us. I think we'll get the most out of like a value one. Yeah. Possibly staying at like Animal Kingdom for 1 night or something.
That'd be lovely.
And then Universal, possibly like again budget friendly, Surfside or Dockside, or possibly even maybe 1 night at like your Terra Luna, Selenova kind of one. Yeah,
nice.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully it happens. Hopefully you get locked in. I mean, going at that time of year will be stunning. Like, to see all the decorations up, like it's America. It's like they if they do it, they go all out. So
absolutely.
Yeah. Be amazing as a lead up to Christmas as well. Like, I don't think there's a better way. Like, that'd be absolutely stunning. So I always kind of end like I don't end every episode because I completely forgot. I've got to keep up then close. God, I've got it in front of me and I still didn't realise. So anyway, we've got to keep updating close, and I've given you three options. Either I've tried to go for 3 options that I know you've both done together.
Yeah, made it really hard.
Yeah. I'm leaning into it at this point. Like, I get to this point of the episode, every episode, I'll just turn into a villain. Like, I kind of gave up just being nice to everyone. So the options I've given you were Tiana's, Frozen Ever After, and E.T. Because I remember E.T. being, I was Vicky's ride on the first trip.
Yes, it was, and I think I'm excited to do it again. I think because that first trip I hadn't done any rides, like not even attractions, so I don't think I really appreciated it as much as I maybe would do now, because I think I was just so like I didn't know what to expect, even though it's literally the most chill ride you could possibly ever do. But I'm excited. I would be really, really excited to do that again and experience it now that I've got a better mindset about rides. But it's still really hard. Have you got your?
Not really. I've kind of thought about it and then thought about it too much, and then there's too many factors playing it. Yeah, I think the problem with my thing is,
go on.
I feel like if you get rid of ET, you're getting rid of a legacy ride of Universal.
Yeah.
But then if you update ET, you're pretty much doing the same thing. You're getting rid of that almost like original ride. You're updating it.
Authenticity, isn't it?
So to me, the only one left is to keep ET just as it is and have that as like the original ride of Universal and just never get rid of it and just keep it. I don't know. I think that's my keep is ET.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Go with what you're thinking of it. I don't want you to go off my answer.
No,
it's difficult because obviously I was just going to say, because Danny, like, you've been going for years as well. So like you've been going on ET for so long. Yeah. Like, so you've got proper nostalgia, but at the same time, for like Vicky, for it, on like your first trip, for it to kind of be the ride, obviously it probably means a lot. This is really mean. I am sorry. This is actually meaner than I thought it was.
We were thinking about it and we were like, we actually can't choose. But I think I'm gonna have to just put that aside, and I'm gonna go with my keep to be Tiana's, because I just loved every second of it, and it's the one that like changed my mind about rides. So I think I have to keep that. Has to be my keep for me personally.
Yeah. Okay.
This is where I come to a struggle now. Because I love Tiana's.
Yeah.
And I feel like saying update Tiana's is you're updating a brand new ride. It's like, and I feel like Frozen needs more of an update than Tiana's does. But then would an updated Frozen be as good as Tiana's? That's the struggle. This is where the struggle comes in.
Yeah.
What have you done to us, Ross?
I know.
you have us on strings here, right?
I don't know. Do you know what? Right, I'm just going to go out with it. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to say, keep Tiana's, update Frozen because it's very rickety. I'm going to say, this is so cool. I don't mean it. Everybody listening, I don't mean it. Close ET.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I don't mean that. I wouldn't get rid of it. I'm just saying.
In the options given, like,
the circumstances. I've been left with no choice.
I think I'm gonna have to do update Frozen and get rid of Tiana's.
God, we've got opposites.
Because I feel like Frozen would be really, really good with an update.
Yeah.
And I feel like Tiana's, there's an argument about Splash Mountain possibly being the better version of that one. Exactly.
Yeah.
I think that's my kind of logic behind it. So keep ET,
Yeah.
Update Frozen, and then unfortunately get rid of Tiana for Vicky.
I think my mindset would change though after I've done ET again. So subject to change.
Okay. Well, next time we talk, I'll go even harder. I'll find out what other stuff you've enjoyed on your next trip, and I'm going to be even worse. Amazing. I mean, I thought they were tough.
Yeah.
The ET factor, to be fair, I underestimated it a little bit of like the nostalgia of it and like what it means a bit.
Yeah.
That was my kind of struggle. I just thought if you close it or update it, it's just not you're getting rid of an original really. Either way.
Yeah.
So the only thing was left to keep for me.
Yeah. Apologies. Anyway, on to better stuff. I kind of finish every episode with 5 main questions. You've done the original 5, so I moved to my secondary 5 questions. And I mean, to be fair, a lot of these are quite targeted at what you like. So, first question is best restaurant in or out of the parks for you?
I think it's the same every time for all. For me, it's Chili's because you just can't beat it. But I'd say close, just to shake it up. I would say close for me to Chili's is Longhorn. That is up there as well.
Yeah, shout.
I'd say Chili's as well. It's been somewhere I've gone since I was 5-year-old.
Yeah.
So it's got the nostalgia there, but then also to see Vicky enjoy it as well just makes it extra special for me.
Value for money. Sure.
The value for money is I still can't believe how good value it is there.
Yeah.
We talk about
it
all the time. Like if you get like a Chinese or a Wingstop, or you're paying more than what you pay for a Chili's.
Yeah, but for less as well. Yeah. Like, and that's the thing. Chili's, like, you can guarantee service is always decent. Like, it just feels, I don't know, something about a Chili's. It feels nice. It feels good.
Yeah.
You know? It's not a market.
Yeah, it's quite relaxing, isn't it? It's not like it's not like really stressful and like a posh restaurant where you have to feel like you have to act in a certain way.
Yeah.
You can just feel like you can just chill and be yourself. And
you're in and out so quickly. Like I think the first time we went on the first trip, we were in and out of that restaurant. So we'd ordered, we'd eaten, we'd taken our time. We were in and out in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Amazing. There you go. That's it. In, out, done. Love it. And on to the next question then. And this is an interesting one because it's regarding a place I know you both love, which is a Walmart. I said this in the first episode, and I stand by it to everyone I talk to that I still think that your Walmart trip in your first vlog series together in Orlando is the best one. I love it so much.
Thank you.
Every time you do it, every series, I look forward to it because you normally do it day one.
I feel like it's like a go-to thing, isn't it? On travel day. I think because I know you loved it as well. I feel like we have to do it now. Every travel day, Walmart. Yeah. I feel like it's not Florida without starting a travel day with Walmart.
Thing is on the same, and I've always done the same, and I think that's why I related to it so much.
Yeah.
And like I related to me walking around and just picking all the stuff up like Danny was doing in that one, and just like picks up, go on then, we're on holiday, and it was just like, I love it. Honestly, please never stop going to Walmart because they're the best.
For you,
yeah.
Ross. Only for you.
We'll mention your name every time we go. Be like, this is
for
you, Ross.
I honestly, I appreciate it every time. It makes me smile, honestly, so much. I love it.
And then hopefully one day, maybe you could be at Walmart with us.
Yeah.
Yep. 100%. Yeah. We will collab on the Walmart trip. Amazing. I should probably get to the question.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Let's do it.
What was the question? It was if you could get one piece of food or drink in Walmart, what would it be? You got one choice. It's gonna be hard for Danny because he picked up everything.
I was gonna say, I feel like I know yours more.
Yeah.
I feel like what I'd say for you would be sugar cookies.
Oh yeah.
You probably weren't even thinking about that.
I wasn't. I think it depends what mood I'm in for me, and that's the thing. I think it would have to be. I think there's three things that I'm like.
Let's your three.
Right,
Let's have
a three.
Yeah.
So sugar cookies, they're a staple. Dill pickle lays, that's another staple. And then this is not one that maybe people would expect, but the Ocean Spray cran mango juice. I am gulping that like a fish after a day in the park. I'm like, look. After every day, it's so refreshing. It's so good. If you've not tried it, give it a try. Wonderful.
I'm getting next trip. I'm getting it.
Yes,
like, literally. I will. Like, consider it done. Amazing. But you got to pick one.
And I'm thirsty as well. I could have all three. I'm gonna have to go with sugar cookies. I think because they blew me away so much the first time I had them.
Yeah.
I have to get them every time.
Are we talking original sugar cookies? Or are we going to the sugar cookie sandwich kind of zone?
I'm staying original sugar cookie because I feel like the sugar cookie sandwich was slightly too sickly for me.
Okay, fair.
But yeah, I'm sticking with original. It's soft, it's sweet, it's melts in the mouth. It's 10 out of 10.
You've sold it. Amazing. Go on, Danny. Which way are you going with it?
I think I'm going to have to go with the soft, like baked Chips Ahoy Reese's cookies that we got on our recent trip. I got them knowing that they're going to be good, and then they just tasted so good, so soft. You could have like 10 of them and feel like wanting more.
You were good, to be fair.
And I finished the full pack on that holiday, so it shows how good they were.
Nice. They're elite. They are elite, to be fair.
Yeah.
Like, why do they do anything like that in this country? Like, I just find it baffling.
I know.
Like, what do we do? We just have biscuits. We're gonna get a packet of bourbons or something. Do you know what I mean?
The closest you've got is Maryland.
I know.
And even they're just like a bit skip sometimes.
They're a bit dead, aren't they? Like, in comparison, realistically. Oh, amazing. I love that. I thought that was fantastic. Sticking on kind of food items, best theme park snack. Could be any theme park that you've been to in Orlando, but best theme park snack.
I think the two for me, and probably Vicky agrees, is either cheeseburger spring rolls from Magic Kingdom or the creme brulee croissant from the Gaston's Tavern in Magic Kingdom again. To choose from them two completely different snacks, one's like a savoury, one's a sweet. To choose from is so hard.
It is.
Because it depends what you're fancying.
Those are my exact two that I had in mind. But I feel like because I had the edges of the creme brulee croissant, I didn't have the centre, and I didn't finish the full thing, whereas the spring rolls I did. So I'm going cheeseburger spring rolls.
I'm going creme brulee croissant.
There we go.
So.
Nice. Best of both worlds. We've split you down the middle. There's no agreeing in this episode this time. We're just like straight divides. I love it. The next little question I had is, if you could ride one ride for the first time again, what would it be? And why as well? I'm intrigued to know why.
I've got my answer. It's going to be Rise of the Resistance in Hollywood Studios. Just the full experience. I feel like when you do it first time, it's just like a wow moment. It's like, that's it.
It's just unbelievable. Yeah, literally.
Yeah, you can't describe it unless you've been on it. Like how immersive it is, how realistic it is to be in like a movie. It's almost like you're in a movie set, isn't it? It's so good. Yeah, I'd love to do that for the first time again.
Yeah, top tier. I just obviously like without giving spoilers. I mean, it's been around for a while at this point. But like when those kind of things happen that you don't know are going to happen and you don't know how they've happened, like unreal. Just absolutely 10 out of 10 in it. So yeah, what a ride! Yeah. Vicky, what about yourself?
I think this is going to be guessable to anybody that watches our videos or spoken to us.
Is it Barnstormers?
Hell no. Tianas, just such a good experience. Like the adrenaline. I mean, it's not really an adrenaline ride, really, but for me,
you do have adrenaline.
Yeah, for me, it was the adrenaline, and then like the relief at the end. Like, oh my gosh, like I actually enjoyed it.
You did it. You did it.
Yeah, I did it. Exactly. Yeah, that one. Yeah. 100%.
Great shout. And, like a couple of amazing rides. Like they really are. So like absolutely top tier. And final question is, one thing you've never done in Orlando but would love to do one day. Ooh. This can be anything. Like, I've gone broad. It could be staying somewhere, eating somewhere, doing an activity. You go.
I think I've got mine.
Go on.
I think I would. I mean, there's lots of things that I would like to do within like Disney and things like that, and like you said, staying at certain like resorts and stuff. But there's one thing that I really want to do, and that is to go. I can't remember what they're called, but it's with the manatees, and you're on that powered speedboat thing.
Oh, what's it called? Like an
airboat.
Airboat
tour. Yeah.
That's what I'd love to do. Yeah.
You will love it. I'm telling you, it's so good. It is absolutely it's a top tier activity. Have you done it before, Danny?
I've done it when I was really young, so I think I was about 8 or 9, maybe 10.
Right.
So I remember vaguely it, but I can't remember it fully. So again, it's almost like a new experience for me. I'd love to do that as well.
Yeah, that's a good shout. I mean, like if you get the opportunity next trip, like I can't recommend it enough. It is a fantastic, and it's different, and you get out into Orlando a little bit. That's the kind of main thing. Like you kind of get into kind of Florida, and it's only for like an hour and a half or whatever you end up doing. But like, it's nice to see something. I think I said it in I might have been my last episode. Like, you see a lot of wildlife. I think I said in the episode, I'm certainly not David Attenborough, and I ain't got a clue what I'm seeing. But like, it's great to just kind of be out in it, isn't it? Yeah. And just kind of like seeing, like, if you can see gators and things like that, it's a bit mind blowing. But yeah, amazing. Danny, what about yourself then?
I think as a generic thing, just traveling around the full Florida, so more like your coastline, so Cocoa Beach, Daytona Beach, St. Petersburg, Clearwater, and then Miami side and the Florida Keys. I think that's future trips when we're going to hire a car. We are just going to do like a trip that is like no parks, just Florida in terms of real Florida. And I think I'm really excited for that. If I had to pick one thing from all of them selections, it would probably be if Messi's still playing for Inter Miami, going and seeing an Inter Miami game and watching Messi, because obviously I've never seen Messi live. I've seen Ronaldo play live, but I've never seen Messi play live. I feel like, as a big football fan,
that'd be cool.
That would be cool to do.
That'd be wicked, yeah, nice. That'd be awesome. I mean, do you think you might do a hire car in a coming trip or like down the line? What are you thinking?
I'd probably say
we're thinking possibly next year. I'd say
yes, early next year at some point, because we do want to explore further. I think the past 3 trips and then obviously 4th trip will be park heavy. So I think we don't want to overdo the parks so that it becomes like something that we've seen so many times, because we have done it a lot recently. But yeah, definitely it's going to be very soon. I'd
say a good thing about the parks as well is because Vicky's almost not experienced like some rides and stuff. I feel like every time we go, we've got something to look forward to go and do, basically. Whereas I guess sometimes, like if you've done, like for me, I almost do everything like in that one trip. But I can kind of relive doing something for the first time through Vicky's eyes. And seeing Vicky's pain on Barnstormer.
Oh, amazing. I absolutely loved it. So, I mean, that is all my questions. I'm questioned out, and genuinely, like, this has been so much fun. I laughed my way the whole way through it, and like, you're both brilliant. You really are. And like, you know, just thank you for taking the time out to come and have a chat with me as much as anything.
No, thank you
for having us.
Yeah. Like we said at the start, you as a person are just so nice, so genuine.
Friend for life.
Yeah, I think every time both times we've done the podcast, I feel like my face hasn't stopped smiling. It's almost like my cheeks are hurting a little bit. I want to just relax my face, but yeah, we can't stop smiling. I think just like your face, when you smile, I think it's like a contagious smile, isn't it?
Such a warm person.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate it so much. I really do, genuinely. But you know, obviously, you've got your series coming out at the moment. So what you want at the moment? Episodes.
We just dropped our day 5. It will be day 6 next Friday.
Cool.
So we're about halfway through.
Nice, cool. And then obviously it's a travel channel, so you do other places as well. So might dip into somewhere else at some point this year. Depends what happens.
We've got some things I think lined up in the pipeline.
There'll be lots coming.
So
there's lots more coming from Rollon Holidays. Love it, absolutely love it.
So this was the episode with Danny and Vicky from Rollon Holidays. What a couple, and I had so much fun. You can tell just kind of all the way through this episode, the 3 of us just had a great time, and just it's so fun to be able to chat to people who get Orlando, and that's what this community has always been about. We all get it. We all understand why we all love it so much, and Danny and Vicky absolutely embody that. So if you haven't watched their vlogs, Rollon Holidays, go and check them out. They're absolutely brilliant. I hope you've all enjoyed this episode as much as I enjoyed recording it, and I will speak to you all in the next one.